Bus earlier. The attitude and confidence they have is clear. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. Now the starting group for the visitors. The Magician out there with Big Daddy. Then it's Little. Then there's Shake and Bake, and it's Goodrich in at the small forward. Sharp out there with Goose. Then there's Howard. Then there's the Quick, and it's Johnston in at the 3. Here we are, Clark, looking at this one. Both teams love to shoot, and you can expect both of these squads to pull the trigger from deep.
Well, you see this a lot in today's game. I mean, both of these teams like to let it fly from beyond the arc, and I think it's going to come down simply to which team can knock down more shots from outside.
Here's Shake and Bake. On the wing, Goodrich. Step back shot. And the Beast pulls it down. Here is Howard. And stolen by Goodrich. Pass to Little. There's Shake and Bake. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
No good from Bledsoe. On the wing, Goodrich. Pass to Shake and Bake. Here's Big Daddy. He dishes it to Little. To the right side. Shot clock at 5. Stolen by Bledsoe. The pass to Johnston. Tipped away. And stolen by Goodrich. Pass to Kennedy. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. There's Shake and Bake. He's guarded by Howard. Shake and Bake, no good.
So that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Bledsoe passes to Johnston. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. On the free throw, no good. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Passes it to Little. Here's Shake and Bake. Back to Little. Just 5 to shoot. Trains the three-pointer.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's the Beast. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. It's blocked. And here's Little. Pass to Shake and Bake. Goodrich with it. Out to the right wing. Now the pass to Little. The tray. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Leiden. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
And that one misses. Gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to the Beast. Into the lane. And it's blocked. And they get it back. And a wide open look for Howard. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
It's Goodrich on the wing. Here's Big Daddy. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's the Beast. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. The Beast's got his second basket of the night. Gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. At this stage of the year, Greg, underperforming teams start to get nervous, especially teams with playoff expectations.
And, Kevin, we're approaching the second half of the season, right? And you don't want to be on the outside of the playoff picture after that. It's put up or shut up time for a few teams.
Both teams deciding to change it up. With the bars in the action, let's bring you the list of teams that have been lighting it up over the last 10 games.
And they may be getting it done in slightly different ways, guys, but both of these teams are putting up a ton of points.
Here's Kennedy, guarded by Bledsoe. Rob. Here's Bonner. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. And to start out this game, about 43%. Reed with it, passes it to Allen. Over Bonner. Allen's shot is off.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Here is Bonner, defended by Allen. Bonner kicks to Bledsoe. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From 17 feet out. Tips it. Great positioning on the putback.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Allen. Still without a basket. Kennedy passes to Allen. To the paint. They need this. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Posey, no luck. Gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. They get a hand on it, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen.
And a brief check of the stats for Big Red. How last month turned out for him, he's been putting up about 4 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you can't help but be impressed by his numbers.
You know, guys, I think he's the engine of this offense. He makes them go. Without his scoring, I think they'd be a totally different team.
Here is Jeffries. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Here's Sampson. Reed with the rebound.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw, no good for Reed. Doing well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Here is Bonner. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Jeffries, good.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
Allen's shot is off.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
29 seconds left in the first quarter. With the teardrop, it's deflected. They retain possession. Gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Kerr kicks to Lyles. Allen with it. He's against Jeffries. A steal. Here's Sampson. No good on the last second attempt there. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Leading by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
Here is Howard. Last game we saw him score 14. He's out there with Sharp. That's clutch. Then there's Howard. And it's Leiden with the assist. Leiden's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
We've got Lyles. Little out there with Shake and Bake. Then it's Goodrich, and it's Gardner in at the 5 down low.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
47% from the floor, getting it done. They've got Leiden. He's out there with Sharp. And it's clutch, and it's Howard in at the point guard position. The Beast can't hit. Hitting at 50% in a decent groove. They've got Big Daddy, Shake and Bake out there with Little. Then it's P, and it's Goodrich in at the 3 spot. Not going to fall. Starting off slow, he misses his first 3 from the floor. We've got the Beast. Sharp out there with clutch. Then there's the Quick, and it's Howard in at the point. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Lyles out there with Goodrich. Then it's Little. Then there's Shake and Bake, and it's Gardner in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Now here's Goodrich. Nothing on the board. Clock at 6. Here's shake and bake. He's guarded by Howard. Leiden is out there with Howard. And it's the Beast. And it's clutch. And it's sharp. And it's the force lock. Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
Shake and bake out there with Little. Then it's P. Then it's Goodrich. And it's Gardner in at the 5 spot. Gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Outside Howard. It's good from long range. Howard's got 8.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so Jacques Vaughn calls timeout. And the NBA looking to reduce the amount of carrying recently. Seems like GA ball handlers had to adjust.
You know, guards can get away with a lot these days, and it's hard for players and refs to make that adjustment. Ultimately, things need to be kept in check. Checking out the stats for Howard. Some impressive play from him over the last month. He's putting up about 14 points a night, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. Even though his numbers have been more than solid, I think he'll want to step his game up to another level.
Yeah, and you know, on paper, those numbers are terrific. Most players would be thrilled with those numbers, but as good as they are, I know this guy expects more of himself.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now here's Goodrich. Still yet to score. To the inside. Will it go? It's blocked. And that's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Five on the clock from 13.
And this has really become a struggle for them. Their shots aren't dropping, and it's reflected on the scoreboard. They need to put everything they have into getting high percentage shots.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And it's sent back by Howard.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Got a hand on
it. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Shake and bake, no good.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Pass to Sharp. Now Howard. He's got 8. From outside the arc. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And so Jacques Vaughn calls timeout. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. If you ask around, the NBA is in a great place. two-time league MVP Nikola Jokic said, "We are witnessing some crazy talent in the league." I mean, everyone. Everyone. They work on their game. The talent around the league is amazing, and I only think it's going to be better and better. Kevin?
Yeah, David, you and I agree the league is in a very good place right now. And thanks for the report. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And now here's a quick peek at the best rookie free throw shooters over the course of the past month. You look at Lyles, one of the league's best, third in free throw percentage.
He has been locked in at the line, taking complete advantage whenever he's got an opportunity to put points on the board.
Really knows how to get to the stripe. He converts at a high level there, a high rate, excellent concentration. He's got a really smooth, repetitive stroke. He's got it rolling.
Outside Howard. Again, Howard missing. Guys, nothing has really come easy for him today.
Yeah, definitely not their best basketball.
Gets it to go. That one good from Kerr.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Allen against Howard. And the pass to Jeffries. Up top, Bledsoe. Lets it fly. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. There's a minute 47 left in the second quarter. Kerr outside. Right wing. Here's Reed. And the three off target. Gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. Here's Sampson. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Sampson's got his first bucket of the night. Howard against Allen. Pass to Reed. Sampson pulls it in. Gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter. Well above the 50% mark from the field. Bledsoe dishes to Howard. Feeds to Posey. And it's blocked. Kerr outside. Knocked loose. Out in his own on the break. Here's Howard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This is his first free throw of the game. And he can't get the first one. Bonner, he's checked in for clutch. And the second free throw, good. A low 30% right now on ugly offensive performance. Here's Kerr. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
A sweet 57% clip in quarter number 2. Passes to Howard. There's 25 seconds left in the first half. 6 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Reed with the rebound. Pass to Allen. Down low. Here's Wiles. Count it from 12. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Up by 15. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hi, folks. Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
Taking a look at this home squad. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
The work they put in on the glass has been the difference maker. Truly an all-hands-on-deck attack. Give them credit for being the more aggressive team. Rebounding is one of the stats that sometimes gets overlooked, but not tonight.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Well, they're not finding good shots, and that starts with their ball movement. Too much hero basketball. They need to sharpen up the attack. More motion, quick cuts, get the ball inside. There's no way they're coming back with that type of play.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Dub in this game, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through two quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. They've got Howard. Sharp out there with Goose. Then there's the quick, and it's Johnston in at the 3, the small forward. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
There's the pass to Leiden. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And on the season, only shooting around 73%, so not necessarily where he'd like to be.
And the first one drops. He hits both from the stripe. And at 36% on the night, they've got to step it up offensively. Inside, here's Goodrich, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Goodrich has got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And an interesting look here at the top assisting point guards this season. Setting up teammates, being a playmaker. One of the hallmarks of being a premier point guard in the NBA. You take a look at Howard, one of the best passers in the NBA, always looking to get his teammates involved.
And these are the best passers in the NBA. No question about it. Every one of them is willing and able to be the floor general out there and make sure the offense is running at full speed.
And that's the thing to me. I mean, as exceptional as their assist numbers are, it's their leadership and that ability to direct their offense. That's what makes them stand out.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Leiden. 5 points in the game. And the foul goes on the Magician. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
Bledsoe's gone 50% so far. 2 of 4 shooting. Little passes to Shakenback. And there's the foul. It'll go on Dub. That is his first foul of the game. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Pass to Shakenback. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the pass goes out of bounds, and they'll turn it over.
A moment here to check out some of the stats for Little. He's averaging 11 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Took him no time at all on that one. 15 points for Howard.
Love the play there on the inbound. The defense lost contact with him, and he knocks down the triple.
Passes it to Little. Free throw line jump shot. Count that bucket. Little's got 8 points.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
No good from Howard. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And, you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested. You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Goodrich passes to Shakenback. Pass to Kennedy. Knocks it loose. Here's the beast. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Outside for Bledsoe. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide-open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
The alley-oop layup. Very well done.
Oh, my goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful.
Virtually impossible to top that alley-oop.
Now, here's Howard. He's got 15. Biden kicks to Bledsoe. There's the dish to Howard. Shot clock at 6. Fires top of the key. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. He's got 17.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
And there's the pass to Little. Bangs home the trifecta.
Timeout. How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. So both teams making some changes here. With the All-Star game almost near, let's see how the East is shaking out. They're sitting pretty, second place, looking to take the top spot. Right on their heels and with their sights set on gaining ground. Gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Here is Bonner. Johnston gets it to go from beyond the arc. The Beast's got his third basket of the night.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Now the NBA is finally testing out in-game penalties for flopping. It's one free throw for the opposing team. Now, when you ask people around the league, everybody was ready for this. When the goal is to trick the officials instead of getting the right call, you need to nip that in the bud. Kevin?
Yep, no argument here, DA. Thank you. Here is Bonner. 5 to shoot. To the middle. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Now, here's Reed. Back to Allen. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
The first free throw is good. We love the fact that the NBA is constantly evolving. Greg, what have you thought of the recent schedule adjustments?
I think the league's done a great job cutting down on the back-to-backs. And also, I like these 2-game, like, baseball-style series we've seen. Limiting travel helps big time.
He doesn't get the second one.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Here is Jeffries, and it ends up out of bounds, and they retain possession. Let's take this opportunity to show you the teams that have been the best three-point shooting squads over the last 10 games.
Yeah, both teams on fire right now, shooting lights out from long range, and also great ball movement, I think, enabling them to create those terrific opportunities.
Launches it from deep. Reed with the rebound. Gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Allen, right side. Launches it. The shot comes out. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Jeffries, the pass to Posey. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Doing it well here in the third, about 50%. Pass to Allen. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. Now, here's Kerr. He's guarded closely. Goes up again. And Lyles with the lay-in. Lyles got his second bucket of the night.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
Here is Jeffries. It's stolen by Lyles. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Up by 16. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The Magician out there with Big Daddy. Then there's Shake and Bake. Then it's Goodrich, and it's Kerr in at the two-guard spot. Inside, Gardner. That's good, and so Kerr with the assist.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's the Beast. Shoots it. It's rebounded by Big Daddy, being about 42% so far. Down low, here's Goodrich. Off with the layup, being 43% for the game. Here's the Beast. Pass to Bledsoe. Fades back. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
You know, maybe save that fadeaway move for when he really needs it.
Pass to Kerr. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
And the first one at the line is good. Howard's checked in for Bonner. And Kerr drops both of them.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Here's Leiden. He kicks it to Bledsoe. Outside Howard. Rebounded by Goodrich. Goodrich has got 4 rebounds in this game. The pass to Kennedy. Here's shake and bake. And it's sent back by Howard. And he gets it back. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Johnston passes to Howard. Goes up the baseline. And he comes up with the deuce. Howard's got 19 points.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Here's Kennedy. Not going to go that time. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Here's the Beast. No good on the 3.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Here's shake and bake. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Here's Bledsoe, and the jam by Bledsoe.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Throws it up high. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Howard's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Being 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. And with the new CBA, Clark, one thing that again didn't get any traction, the franchise tag.
Yeah, not surprising. I mean, if a guy really wants to leave a team these days, most of the time a trade will be made. It doesn't necessarily have to get to free agency.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Now, here's Kerr. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Here's the Beast. To the paint. Here's Sharp. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And recently, the NBA, Clark, added names to major awards. It's a nice gesture, don't you think, from the league to the past legends?
Yeah, I could not agree with you more. And really hard to argue with their choices for naming those awards after. It's a way to connect the past to the present and honor and pay homage to some of the greats in the history of the game. I like everything about it.
The first one falls. Little. He's checked in for shake and bake. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Little passes to Goodrich. Out to the right wing. Looking to end the run. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. First one falls for him. So, Clark, we know you're very familiar with the college game. How do you think the one-and-done rule has worked out so far?
You know, not as it was intended to, Kevin. I mean, in some ways, the chance to see guys like Durant and others play in college for a year was better than not having them there. But I think it's also created this expectation that if you're not a one-and-done, that you somehow failed, and that's detrimental to the psyche of young players.
Now, here's Howard. Pass to the Beast. Here's Leiden. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Howard. Launches from deep. From beyond the arc, and then some. Howard's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous. That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Over to the wing. Pass to Leiden. Releases. And he connects with the jumper.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Kerr, the pass to Little. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Gets the defender to sell out on the pump fake, then flips it in.
The pass to Howard. 1:29 left in the fourth. Pass to Sharp. Bledsoe outside. To the left side wing. Here's Leiden. Passes it to Johnston. Second chance shot. Rebounded by Goodrich. Gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. And Clark, we know Commissioner Silver has acknowledged the game has changed in terms of its impact on players' bodies. And so adjusting the regular season's length is not out of the question.
Well, you and I have talked about it for years. I've talked about it with other fellow announcers. It would be wonderful to see the season reduced by about 15-20% in terms of regular season games. I think it would enhance the product immensely. And the fact that Commissioner Silver is letting us know it's not off the table, maybe we'll see it reduced in the not-too-distant future.
And he makes the first. Goose, he's checked in for Goose. Good on both. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Allen. And it's good off the back rim and in.
No idea what they were thinking there defensively. I mean, that's a shot he makes often.
And here is Howard. Pass to Sharp. Howard with it. Over in the corner, Sampson hits the three-point bomb.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Now Allen. And so they get the victory here at home. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.